What up? I hope you're having a good day. I wanted to welcome you to the Better Buy and talk to you about the Insta360 Go 3. If this video helps you make a buying decision, please like it, subscribe to the channel, and let me help you make other helpful buying decisions. Now, here's the thing with this camera. I'm going to walk you through a little bit of information and history that I've had with this and why I have an entire playlist now dedicated to everything that you could probably want to know about this camera. Let's get into it. First off, this little guy. This little guy changed my life. I saw this thing on YouTube when it first came out because of all the influencer marketing. It was everywhere. I watched some of my favorite people share videos on how this camera was just the most incredible thing with the popping out and the flipping up and the magnetic and just all the things. And I thought to myself, that's it. This is the one. I got to get this camera because I know that if I get this camera, I can put it on here and I can film with it. It's going to be awesome. They got me. They really got me. So I bought it. And I got it, and I was very excited, and I went out and filmed with it, and I was happy about that. And then I got back, and if you've seen the previous video, you know, the one that went big, I had an issue with it, and there was a software issue baked into the camera itself that caused the video to be processed separate from the audio. It created an audio lag in almost all the clips. It cost me hours of time to try and figure out. Once I figured it out, not terribly hard to fix, but figuring it out was very frustrating. And so I made the video. That video kind of blew up. I only had 19 subscribers when I made that video, and now I have over 400 on that channel. And more importantly, the video got like 35,000 plus views now. Insta360 reached out. They're like, hey, we see you've had a problem. We'd love to see the raw files, see if we can figure it out. I sent them my stuff. They checked out the files, they concluded that it was baked into the footage, and they figured out that they could fix it with a firmware update, and so they did. Now, my entire process working with them was amazing. Like, they did an incredible job. From the moment they reached out to me to how helpful they were to how just responsive they were and everything like that, they just did a really good job as a big company trying to solve this problem. Obviously, it helps them, but also working with me, they were very helpful. So they won me back, right? They got me, I bought it. They lost me after my experience, and then they won me back. And so they've fixed the software issue. They sent me stuff that I tested. They improved all of that, and they should be releasing it, if they haven't already, to the public, so everyone will have that problem fixed. That brings me to this camera. In fact, I have an entire playlist that's in the top right corner right now. If you click that thing that's popping up, it'll take you to this entire playlist where you can watch all of my information on the Go 3. But if you'd like me to save you some time, here's some really quick stuff. The video quality, it's not as good as the GoPro, all right? The battery life is better. The screen stuff is more responsive. The experience that I've had with it, the fun that you have with it, is just on another level for me. Yeah, the case isn't waterproof. You're gonna have to go like this. There's a lot of stuff to be recognized about that. However, at the end of the day, I believe that this camera is worth getting and is a lot more fun to shoot with, and you are more likely to use it regularly. Now, if you're not convinced by this video that the Go 3 is worth getting, please go watch the rest of my videos. My deep dive video that's popping up right now, you see that link over there? Yeah, that one. You click on that one, that's 37 minutes of every bit of information that you could probably want to know. Okay? It's going to cover everything you could imagine. My glasses just fell backwards. If for some reason that video doesn't cut it, I've got the next video, which is the Go 3 versus the Go Pro, where I talk about the pluses and the minuses, and maybe that video is going to be the one that you're like, nope, you know what, the GoPro's the one for me. Totally fine. I'm here to help you make the better buy. I just think this one is, for the reasons that I list in all my other videos, but I'm saving you the time. Yeah, I had a rocky start with this camera. I wanted to return it, so I understand why other people might not want the camera. However, I have had a change of heart on this camera, and there's a lot of reasons for that. So I would just like you to consider the camera itself for what it is and the merits that it has. It's not like any other camera you're going to work with in some ways. Obviously, there's some similarities, and you'll see that in my other videos. I made a whole vlog with this camera where you can see exactly how you could use it. I've made several just normal videos with the camera so you can see how it works. And overall, I can highly recommend this camera. But not only would I recommend this camera, I recommend this setup. Okay, this one right here. If you're wanting to get started with vlogging on YouTube and you want a run and gun simple setup that you can work with confidently, then I recommend, give me 1 second, these things. you get yourself the switch pod, you get yourself a battery pack, and the Go 3. With these 3 things, I think you can confidently go and film run and gun vlogs, lifestyle sort of stuff, day in the life kind of things, or just other videos in general that can be very fun for people to watch. And there's a lot going for it there. So that's pretty much all I have on the Go 3 introduction. I just wanted to give everybody that video, that update, because I'm not going to republish the original influencer video. And in fact, I'm going to be taking that one down soon just because I don't want it on the other channel. I'm going to be removing most of those product reviews, in fact, all of them except for the running based ones. And then all of the other videos are going to live here on the Better Buy. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you found it useful, informative, and that the other videos are going to help you make the better buying decision for you, whether you decide to get the camera or not. The goal is to give you the information to make the better buy. So I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.